So now we're up and running. Very delighted to welcome Pat Price back up to the commentary booth. Pat, good morning.
Good morning, Ross. Thanks for having me.
Interesting matchup today between Neptune and unlucky effort there from Gregor's Fuchs between Neptune, a side who tasted silverware as early as yesterday, and St. Vincent's, who lost to the under-18 final here last year. So this is a shot at redemption for Joey Boylan's boys. Conor Gilligan on the break now. And that one's gone the way of Neptune. Plenty Premier League experience on the floor for Vincent's. Just take you briefly through the starting fives. Number 4, James Harding. Number 6, Conor Gilligan. Number 7, Graham Branley. Number 14, Martin Neary, and number 20, Cathal Barron. And if I'm not mistaken, all 5 of those have seen Premier League minutes under Joey Boylan's DCS Saints at some point this season. For BFG Neptune, number 4, Jamie Beadle. Number 7, Gregor's Fuchs. Number 12, Sean Jenkins. Number 14, Adam Heafy. And number 21, Brian Murphy. And there are a couple of players in there who were instrumental in yesterday's under-18 National Cup final win. Coming into this game, what were your thoughts on the matchup, Pat?
Well, I think it's a terrific balanced lineup for both teams. I imagine St. Vincent's would be slight favorites. And I think there's a couple of factors that'll have to come into play. You know, in a cup final, you need to have a short memory. You need to have a short memory. You need to be able to play through mistakes. You know, and you got to be able to turn the page quickly and adjust as the game goes on. You know, speaking of adjustments, you got a terrific tactician in Joey Boylan with St. Vincent's. And you know, the adjustments made by the Neptune coaching staff or the St. Vincent's coaching staff can make a big difference as well.
That shot goes up from Gregor's Fuchs. Rebound is good from Brian Murphy. As James Harding hits the nitro and heads down court. That's Branley for Gilligan. Off the glass, the sides are level. 7:50 to go in the first.
Terrific drive by Branley. Sets up an easy score by drawing the help defense.
Neptune will drive once again through Gregor's Fuchs, has to check back and call on the support of Adam Heafy. This is Heafy over Neary, back down with Conor Gilligan. Number 20 is Cathal Barron.
Vincent's open up in a 2-3 zone. Most of those shots inside by Heafy are going to end up being contested now. They switch up now to a man-to-man.
Gilligan, Branley eyes up the open 3. Jenkins with the rebound and sets sail for the opposing basket. Jenkins might keep going here. Gets the late dish to Heafy. And this time it drops. St. Vincent's with a 4-2 lead, 6:40 to go in the first. And an awful lot of what's going to be good about Neptune today will go through the player on the ball at present, Sean Jenkins.
Jenkins with a terrific final last night for the under-18s.
Big drive from Graham Branley. It's a 6-2 lead now for St. Vincent's. And one of the advantages of Premier League experience for DCU Saints is that they've played on this court a couple of times this season. Branley, a big player for Saints as they pulled off the win over CNS UCC Demons. Nice effort at the around the back pass from Fuchs. Didn't quite pull it off.
That's a bit ambitious to be making that pass.
Branley cuts off the other side this time. And that's an 8-0 run now for Vincent's. Jenkins with the spin. And the sweet finish. That's a great basket over James Harding. Superb pass. Can Gilligan find Branley? He can. Can Branley execute? He can't. Midway through the first, and I think it'd be fair to say Vincent's looking a little bit more potent. And up steps Gregors Fuchs to prove me wrong.
Both teams allowing gut drives, you know, to allow direct access right down the middle.
Well, it may be an early start at the arena, but it is pretty much exactly the kind of opening quarter you'd want to get us warmed up.
Well, look, both teams will be feeling each other out here, and as we mentioned earlier, how teams adjust throughout the first and second half, you know, that'll be the telling of the game.
And you saw that man-to-man defense there that Pat was telling you about as Jenkins misses. Easiest rebound Martin Neary's ever claimed. Into his bread basket. But look at that pass to pick out number 20 for St. Vincent's, Cathal Barron, as they move to double digits. It's swatted away by Adam Heafy, but only as far as Branley, who'll find Harding. What's Conor Gilligan got? Well, he's got Graham Branley to his right-hand side. Bounce pass inside to Harding. It's kicked back to Neary. That's a good basket for St. Vincent's.
It is. I've been waiting to see Neary now. You know, that's his first real look he's had at the basket. They haven't needed him to score from the perimeter yet because everything's been a layup. You know, but he's a talented kid, and now it's his first clean look, and he knocks it down.
Slide tackle interception from Conor Gilligan. That's the problem with slide tackles. You do tend to end up on the wrong side of the red line. Brian Murphy looking to penetrate there.
And Kieran Leahy now has brought Adam Drummond into the fold as a six-man. Adam, a key member of the under-18 team that won it yesterday.
Fuchs, Jenkins with the long two attempts, sticks it. And
Jenkins playing with a lot of confidence right now. Yesterday he was a little slow to come into the game and obviously finished strong enough to get the MVP, man of the match vote. But today he's got a strong start.
It's kicked out from Barron. Branley can't hit the three. Heafy on the break. Into the game, Adam Drummond. Drummond, who's been on this panel all the way through, had to sit out the semi-final win. It was a nasty facial injury he'd picked up in the under-18s encounter 24 hours previous. But
Neptune, a high-scoring team, scoring 94 in both the semifinals and the quarterfinals. The question is, do they have the defense to stop a strong St. Vincent's team?
Do you think there's anything in that then from Coach Boylan's point of view, trying out the man-to-man approach?
Well, there have to be. I think, you know, Joey's, I mean, he's borderline genius as a tactician, and he'll ask questions until he finds the right answers.
And there is what Pat Price wanted to see from Martin Neary. First look from the perimeter and a first three for the under-18 international. Branley this time. Superb rebound inside, and the finish for Scott Dermody, the substitute for St. Vincent's. Sean Jenkins trying to make the spin move his own. Neary steps inside this time and lays it off to Dermody, the substitute. A fine impact for young Scott. And it forces a timeout from the Neptune bench, with St. Vincent's leading at 19 points to 8. So a quarter of the first quarter to go. Look at the speed there down the right-hand side from Brian Murphy. Fuchs settled things, but it's back with Murphy. Takes it to the paint. Chandler's in for Neptune, but can't get the rebound.
Well, the first adjustment you see now coming out of the timeout. One, Vincent's showed a soft press, man-to-man pressure. And the Neptune bring in Chandler to try to stymie the high percentage shots of Vincent and McGetty.
Drummond now, nice airbound finish. And Neptune are on double digits. Neary's percentages look pretty good, as Vincent's are out to 21. Lofts inside to Chandler. Chandler tries to hit one on the spin. And here's James Harding. It's arrived at Barron, and some of that long-range passing is really paying off for Vincent.
Well, the Neptune issue right now is there's not enough contested shots. You know, it's hard enough to win games and be successful when you are contesting things. But you're getting a lot of clean looks for Vincent, particularly straight on the basket. Most of Neary's jump shots, full face on, no hands up against them, no closeouts. And you combine uncontested jump shots with a lot of layups, and it results in an early 13-point lead for Vincent.
Yeah, Neary's 4 for 5 at the moment. And already on 9 points. So down to the last couple of possessions in the first. In and out for Scott Dermody. Beadle finds Drummond. Branley with the rebound.
And that's where the contrast is. The Neptune drives are being contested.
That one was pretty contested. As Liam Chandler puts himself about, but it does serve to send Scott Dermody to the line. Fairly open quarter as well, just the 4 fouls.
Well, Chandler might not be polished yet. His best days are ahead of him as a player, certainly on the offensive end. But at 6'9", 6'10", at this age, he can impact the game defensively, and he certainly did yesterday in the under-18 final.
That's one of the big talking points and indeed memories from the semi-finals weekend was that block that he put on, I think it was Mari in the semi-final of the under-18s. You know, when you think about game winners, you think about people putting the ball in the basket, but that really looked like a game winner with a defensive stop. Well played, Graham Branley, to step in there and try and get hands on that one. There's just a second left now in the first quarter.
Sure, this is a regrettable first quarter for Neptune in a lot of ways. Again, defensively, they're not showing the type of intensity you would bring to a final. You know, in terms of just making things difficult, taking away easy looks.
But this won't count. although it might give a little confidence boost to Vincent's as they head in for the first quarter in the Hula Hoops Under-20 Men's National Cup Final. Or did it count? Excuse us. 25 points to 10. Check. Just so you know,